We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Oh, hello. How's everyone doing out there? Peasant chat coming at you. Old school primetime stuff. We're going to go ahead and give you an hour and a half of just whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. You got to talk about how the Corvette is going to stop production because of another supply line issue. You want to talk about ass or titties? You can talk about whatever the hell you want on the Peasant Chat. Number one, we turn off the ability for you to do super chats or super stickers, and you can't just pay. And we're just going to go ahead and get all the peasants' questions as we can. Comments, concerns. I uploaded another little short today. Those are nice little things that can keep you guys going for until the videos pop up. And after this show, I am going to release a video. Fuck it. There's a long time video of me bringing the white car back to NA status. Again, it's just me installing headers, but not like step by step. Just look at this, look at that, look at this. Filler, you guys like seeing videos like that, then bring it to you. Also show you the PMS fender well intake install and just the car running with a potentially bad AC unit. Now all of a sudden it's making a squeaking noise, and you gotta love that. Let's say hi to the people here, but before we do that, we also would like to thank our sponsors. That's right. We got 2 Auto Solutions, Caliber Transmission, Oh My God Cookies, and the Parts Farm. I gotta yell because the music is a little loud on the sponsors little thing there, so I gotta like lower the volume on that. Let's say hi to the people and we'll get after. We got Andy Ali was in the house saying hello. EPA, TD Carter, Fresh Pasteles, Josh Roy, Ken McAllister, Street Driven, GT500. Where else would you drive it? Douche did it. Sam Bavi, Pito Chiquito, Coyote Fury, Mendoza's Coyote, High Rise 8550, Diego Flores, Street Driven again, Great Escape, Wholesale Johnny's 2000 MCR, Gallo Bravo, Slow Sean, SD 2013 GT, Rafa, this motherfucker doesn't have anything else to do but chat, AS Vega, Fernan, Honda Miata, Heath, Eric, Denzel, TJ, JP06, Cluster BM, JPR, Arturo Hermosillo, Abel Almaraz, I Smell Butthurt, 305 150 selling his ZR1. Don't know why you do that, but hey, I get it. The price is good right now for ZR1s, real good. You can get after it on a ZR1. You can get good money, but you can also pick up higher miles ZR1s for under 60. 508 Josh Tango 5 Ho. Alfredo Diaz, Matt 2011 GT, Melissa, the pretty lady with the cookies, Matt 2011 again, Vuzmo, yo, Timmy T, Derek Eckroth, Matt again, Perico Loco, Derek, Vince, All Things Boost, Smudgy, and all the usual suspects. I put up a poll, and the winner is Ass. That's right, Ass or Tits. Ass won by a landslide, 72 to 12. I mean, guys, their titties are nice, but when you get a girl that's like super flat, and has big tits, is super flat ass, it's not a good look. When you get a girl that's in between, we call that perfection. Someone that has some booty, some titty, we're all good. But if she has a lot of booty and no titty, we ain't gonna complain. We're okay with that. We'll munch on that cake all fucking night. It's a good time. So the only thing car related that happened that I saw, besides more Mustang bullshit, is the Corvette stopped being made. For now, they put a pause on it in Mexico and in Bowling Green because of supply chain issues again, like supply chain issues. And I am blown away that in America in 2022, after the pandemic, that major restructuring didn't immediately take place so that we would never have to wait for China, Mexico, and all the suppliers to make cars. There's also a post going around on 1320 video of a guy who bought a Lightning and towed a truck, and he only got 58 miles per tow. What the fuck did you expect? When you buy a Lightning Clout truck, did you expect it to get 150 miles towing range when it gets 250 without anything in it? Like, I love people that get a full tank, get 300 miles on an F-150 for a full tank of gas. And then if you tow 6,000 pounds, cut that motherfucker by half. And then their Pikachu face when the exact same thing happens to an electric vehicle. It gets 205 miles range when I'm on it. Now I'm towing, it gets 70 or 50, depending on how heavy you are on the accelerator, because it's not a gas pedal. I have a 2014 GT, plan on doing a Vortec V3, pushing 6 to 650. What's your thoughts on oil pump gears? Are they necessary? No. Nope, they're not necessary, but no parts manufacturer is ever going to tell you that they're not necessary, right? You're going to talk to tuners, and some tuners are building cars now, right? They're actually like trying to get some of that money. And guys, I worked at a very high-end shop that did nothing but take cars in, and I was responsible for like 40 cars at a time. There is no fucking money in that unless you're fucking somebody. Plain and simple. So what happens? If you sell a Vortec kit to somebody and you install it, you say, of course you got to get oil pump gears, because they got to get you for the labor. They're like, well, I'm only going to, this guy can install a Vortec in a day. How can we milk this? Well, tell him he needs oil pump gears. Well, he doesn't really need oil pump gears. Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He's a fucking dumbass. He's on Facebook. You know, of course he's the dumbass. He don't need oil pump gears. Meanwhile, Roush has been selling supercharged Mustangs since Gen 1 Coyote with a warranty and stock oil pump gears. So the next time anyone says you definitely need oil pump gears, I'm like, Roush doesn't. Roush literally said, nah, we don't need it. We're good. And you guys keep buying that bull. Now, if you're going to be on a two-step, if you're going to be rattling the change, you're going to be doing two-step and watt boxing it up, yeah, sure, absolutely, get it. It's caused that guy in the office. Okay, I saw that, Alex. Alex, did you watch Cleater in Cars? No, who the fuck watches that? Like, if you actually paid to watch Cletus in Cars, you're like, you need to analyze your life. You need to literally sit back and go, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I could have gotten out there. I could have chased some money. I could have done this. I could have done that. And I actually sat there and watched a guy that somehow has a bazillion subscribers do dumb shit. And I paid to watch it. Like, mind blown. Mind blown if you did that. It's like people don't even do the research what they buy. Yeah, exactly. They're trying to make money, so of course they'll say yes to OPGs. You'll need those oil pump gears with the 9,000 RPM NA car. Unless you're living on the limiter, you don't need oil pump gears. Alex, I sent you an email Sunday morning about tuning issues on the ProCharge S197. Any thoughts? Yeah, because I totally look at, is it Lund tuned? And if it's Lund tuned, you hit up Lund. Was there money attached to that email? No? Then I didn't reply. I love you. I get 50, 60 emails a day, 200 requests on Instagram, Facebook requests. And guys, unless there's money attached to it, I'm probably not going to see it. I love you. I love you. I am running 2 full-time gigs, basically, and working on cars. You think I'm going to sit there and chit-chat with somebody for free about a tune that's not ours? Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Love you. Love you, love you, love you. It's not going to happen. Yeah, the squid sound effect. Right. So if you're this guy, if you're a guy who does a burnout at the track, like there are guys, you know that there are guys on the chat that literally think that there is no problem doing a burnout that sounds like this. Guys, if you have headphones or iPod shits, turn it down. There are people. There's 247 motherfuckers in the chat right now. There are people that think this is okay. What's wrong with that? That sounds perfectly fine to me. Cleaner in Cars, wrong channel, bud. Yeah, Street 717 helped 3 big YouTubers get Z06 through his dealer. Find out his dealer isn't getting any, but Chevy said they'll send 3 for big YouTubers, not Street Speed 717, who is a mill sub Chevy. Well, who are you? Are you like his lawyer, Car Culture Nation? Are you like Street Speed 7, whatever the fuck? 717's lawyer? Like, like, why do you care so much? Let's be honest. Like, why do you care? Guys, you shouldn't care that much about anything but your family and your health. Like, you can't get butthurt about this stuff. Like, Jesus Christ. Alex got a ported at manifold and oil pump gears. Let's go for 8,500. I got bigger injectors. Alex. I can't wait to turn it up. Oh, you're going to 85? Oh, no. I'm going to go pump gas. So what exactly are we turning up, pendejo? Well, more gas and more power. Clearly, trying to be like OnlyFans. Does my electric lightning need OPGs? I was going to send money to the chat, but I forgot it was a peasant chat. I mentioned this in the email. Gotcha, but I understand. But look, I didn't see the email. No offense. I am at the point where I can't be on my phone. I have to live my life eventually, right? So after work, I either film or work on the cars, videotape, video stuff, work on the cars, and try to have a life. So if you're emailing me at 8, 9, 10 p.m. and expecting an answer, yeah, you're really fucked up. If you hit me up on Facebook about work, I'm going to delete you and block you. If you hit me up on Instagram about work, I'm going to delete and block you. Work goes through work. If you want a tune question answered, you can get on here and pay me. You can pay me and email me the screenshot, or you can hit up Lund Racing. Support at lundracing.com. If you're tuned by Lund, they are paid to answer your questions Monday through Friday if we're on. But a lot of people think they can get after hour support through Lund Racing. Through me for Lund Racing. Hey, Alex, you're tuning me. I got a question. Shut the fuck up. See you Monday, pendejo. See you Monday. Hey, I got a question. See you Monday. But you just sent me to see you Monday. If I work for Lund Racing and I punch out at 4:30 and you hit me up at 9:30 on Instagram, Facebook, blah, 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 blah. I don't owe you nothing, man. I don't owe you nothing. Wait, just like everybody else. Sorry. Oh, but you're online. Okay, cool. So pay it, brother. Sorry. What you want me to do? But I'm Stan. I'm your number one fan.
Dear Mr.
You just sent me a tune. I think it's fucked up that you don't answer fans. This is the last pack. You just sent me a tune. We just talked. You don't remember me? You just sent me an email. I just sent 30 emails in 30 minutes. Oh. Good. Turn it up. Right. How much for a tune, bro? Shit. Thanks to this channel, I'm going to go Coyote swap my RCSB 2014 Sierra. Nice. I like that. Alex, I blew up the car by beating the rev limiter all day. Can I use my Lund Racing guarantee? The Lund Racing guarantee guarantees that if you don't drive like a fucking asshole, the car might run pretty good for a while. Where the fuck did Squid go? I like totally. Yeah, it's fine. Oil pump gears. Yeah, it's okay. I got oil pump gears. Hey, man, stop doing that. No. It's all good, man. I have oil pump gears and bigger injectors. Alex, I'm racing Silverback Gorilla. I got a grudge race. I do a lot of... Hey, Alex. Hey, man, we do a lot of grudge racing, and, the track doesn't go hot till midnight. Do you think you can be on? Oh. Yeah. You know what? You're grudge racing an NA car? Why didn't you tell me so? Why didn't you write on the email, grudge car? Oh, shit. I'm stupid. I'm sorry, man. I apologize. I'll totally be up at midnight to tune your Trompeta Intake CJ pump gas car versus a car called a racist term in middle of bumfuck Alabama at 12 at night. Yo, give it all the sauce. I got 600 on the pot. Y'all got a pot and you can only come up with 600? But I'm a customer. But I have a race tonight. 12 GT piston rod combo. Going twin 67, 6R80, mostly 8th racing. What's the best option for gear? Y373. Owner bought a nitrous kit thinking with converter it's still not going to spool them up. I don't think it's needed. Hey, man, I got twin 67. I do a lot of 8th mile racing. Why? Why did you choose a 12 GT to go 8th mile racing? There's only 2 cars you get to go 8th mile racing. It's a Fox body or a G body. Big block, 800 shot. And that's it. If you want to go 8th mile racing with a 6R80 twin turbo car, expect to get donkey gapped by a 12-year-old jockey in a Cutlass with a blue flame pointing at your shit. He gonna fuck you up. 12 years old jockey, 100 pound. It's called child abuse. Oh, we got 12 GT running against child abuse. Who you got? I have child abuse. I mean, it's a big block Cutlass with a fucking 800 shot, and there's a child with. I'm pretty sure the fucking Cutlass got this. Okay, if you're building a twin turbo 6R80 Mustang, that's a quarter mile car or a half mile car. Sorry. Hey man, who you got? The GT or child abuse? What's up, Big Al? Yo, Alex, new soundboard Eminem skit can it for the stand. Wow, what the fuck? What happened? What the hell just happened? Did he have a stroke mid? Yo, Alex, new soundboard Eminem skit can it for the stands. Holy shit. Sauce, Torque and Beef Sauce. It's not my car. I'm building it for someone else. Then stop building it. Say, okay. Hey, Steve. See, because you're either a shop. See, this is what's going to happen, Torque and Beans. Torque and Beans up. You're going to build a car, and the guy's going to go, hey, man, I got beat by child abuse, and I got to race Silverback Gorilla, and then I got N-word tomorrow. N-word? Yeah, I can't say it. But I got him tomorrow. You ain't going to beat N-word with this thing. Well, you're building me junk. No, it's a twin turbo Coyote car. It doesn't do shit until like fucking 1,000 feet. Oh, look at all the spamming, bro. Oh, I gotta love it. Or food stamps, 292, 110 likes. How about right for the peasant chat? Absolutely. Child abuse for child support money. Child support for child abuse. Who you got? I got child abuse. You think Gervonta will take the rematch against Isaac Pitbull Cruz? No. Nobody should get if you got beat even controversially, you shouldn't take the rematch. Now, the reason Floyd Mayweather took the fight against Maidana, it was because I think he needed 14 rounds to figure him out. Mayweather had a lot of trouble with Maidana. Maidana's like a street fighter, and he had a lot of trouble. And a lot of people like, you didn't win that shit as good as you needed to. And then he said, all right, I'll rematch you again because after the 14th round, I'll start to figure you out. And sure enough, by round 2 or 3 of the next fight, he had him licked. It was like, it wasn't even a competition. But Gervonta Davis is not going to rematch anybody. He's got to go after the money. And it's Ryan Garcia. It's the guy Haney, the guy that beat Kambosos, I think. Kambosos, something like that. It's mainly an 8th, but still has AC Street. Stop it, Torque and Beans. Torque and Beans, that's a shitty combo. I love you. I love you. That's a shitty combo. It's mainly an 8th, but still has AC. Here we go with the streetcar bullshit. Okay, so it's a slow 8th mile car, right? Like, what are his goals in the 8th? Like, 4s? Because unless his goals are 4s, he shouldn't be racing 8th. He should be racing the whole motherfucker. He put that through the Google Translate. Right. Wow, exactly. Don't know this was Donk Racing Slaps on Shelby Badge. Built. Wait, you're building it but asking Alex how to build it? Jesus. That's what I'm saying. Alex, you made it. Got the bots in here now. Alex, do you think we'll ever see a new tuning device that is on the N-Gage level? Bro, what a dropout drives? Absolutely phenomenal question. So yesterday I went to the Lunds, and I can tell you with certainty. I can tell you with absolute certainty. Now this is just Alex saying this. Nothing will ever come out as good as this guy. With absolute certainty, like as right as rain, as serious as a heart attack, as thick as my dick, nothing will ever be built in the modern tuning era that is as good, even close, like 3/4 as good as this. Touchscreen, SD card, badass, cam reset, crank relearn, gear ratio changes on Gen 2, badass data logging, no internet, nothing will ever be built as good as this. I can almost say that with absolute certainty. The tuning game, the way we know it, is over, guys. The way we know it, the way we knew it, the glory years 2011 to 2020, that's over. Shit's over. Bird words with, oh, Jesus Christ. Oof. Oof. My God, I can't even say that. JD jumping out of gas instead of moderating. Dear Stan, you mean dear Alex. Can I get a Sasso too? My Donna, thank you. Alejandro, how do you feel about turbocharged 5.3 Silverados? I don't care about them. I couldn't give two fucking shits about those tacuaches. I don't care. I literally don't care about fast Silverados. Like there's like a whole thing about Mexicans, and I don't care. Like my favorite Mexican, Brian Luna, got rid of his. That tells me all I need to know about them. Torque and Beans, go back to the drawing board, right? Like you got to tell look, Ryan is Camaro. What are some of the weak points of the Gen 1 Coyote? I've heard the bottom end is 1. Is that true? And what is reliable wheel horsepower number on a boosted setup? Thank you. Reliable 650. Anything over 700, 800 supercharged. Anything over 700 supercharged. The rod can let go at any time. Now, Edwin Martinez has a freak that the Gen 1 motor with turbo seems to be able to take more power. But I wouldn't rely on that. You know, like a twin turbo Gen 1 Coyote probably can make 800, but I don't know for how long. But typically, I've seen a lot of them fail just at about 700 to 750 robo horsepower. To this day, Raspberry Pi and OBD2 connector, and you got an N-Gage. 5,000 in N-Gauges just around his desk, worth his weight in gold. Yeah, I guess some guy is selling his N-Gauges for like fucking $2,000. I have 5. They're all in the vehicles because they're all in the vehicles. Now he doesn't want a full blown race car. That's mainly down here in North Carolina racing wise. I was just asking opinions of Gibbs because 6R80 Coyote combo is way better than me. 315. 315. First gear in a 6R80 is 410. First gear in a 6R80 is 410. So there's no reason to put a 373 and try to launch in first gear. Imagine you had a turbo 400. And first gear is 410. What would you put in the diff? 315, the stock gear ratio. So N-Gage dying was writing on the wall. Got it. Look, there's a lot of things I can't say, dude, because, it implicates a bunch of people. But I think the government mainly shut down N-Gage. That's the best way I could put it. I think they went after N-Gage, because they were. It wasn't just us using N-Gages. There was tuning shops using N-Gages. And they went, in my opinion, after the low-hanging fruit. Because if you go after big companies that have millions of dollars and can defend themselves, it's a little more difficult. Right? It's a little more difficult. But if you go after a company that is destroying everyone in sales, but the company is small, meaning it's just structured differently. Like imagine if I started making an electric car, okay? And I somehow have the ability to produce the shit out of them, a lot of them, and people love them because they do more for less than a Tesla or a Chevy. So let's say for whatever reason, that's a problem. I can't really say much. Let's say that's a problem. Then I gotta go, right? Like I gotta go. That guy over there, he's making a better product. He's badass. He's pumping them out, and he's killing it. He's got to go because he's low hanging fruit. That's his best. That's his. And again, 100% pure speculation on my part. I have no actual data to back this up. Just pure speculation. Hung like a tuna can. See the lipstick fox that went 513 at 140 with a stick. Justin posted it in my motor. Nope. Sure as fuck didn't. Sure as fuck didn't. Alex, still need, like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't care about drag racing. Drag racing, in my eyes, it's over. Like, in my eyes, it just doesn't matter anymore. NMRA is dead as fuck. Like, 3 people show up. They show up to the spring break shootout sometimes and Bowling Green. But 60 to 130 stuff, street racing stuff, is just everywhere. It's just crazy. And you don't have to build a street, track legal car to do 60 to 130. Some people just have more fun. How many of you guys built a badass drag car that you got to trailer to the track and back, and then you go, God damn it, I'd love 1,000 horsepower CTSV. I'd love 1,000 horsepower twin turbo Mustang that has air conditioning. Like, I think people are just growing out of it. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see a huge drag racing contingent unless it's the big boy shit. The Duck stuff, the X275 stuff, the World Cup stuff, the 2K stuff. But like the regular stuff that happens like every weekend, like I just don't care. I honestly, there's just nothing exciting about it anymore. There's just nothing exciting about it anymore, man. It's like dead as fuck. Like to me, it's just dead, bland. There's no new format. There's always like no prep trucks going up on the wall. That's like the hottest thing. Like, when is the last time you saw badass drag racing put on Facebook, Instagram, like a whole race of badass drag racing that didn't involve a nasty wreck? I don't know of it. I remember back in the Fun Forward Weekend days, the early NMRA days. I gave a fuck, and now I just don't give a fuck. 1, there's no money in it. 2, if you run a badass quarter mile time, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for business. It doesn't matter for part sales. It doesn't matter. If you jump the Grand Canyon with FIC 1440s and Weld Bellax, that will sell. I'm sorry, Weld Bellax. With Bellax, Beadlock Bellax, you could say FIC 1440 equipped car jumps the Grand Canyon. Bellac equipped, blah, 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 jumps the Grand Canyon. That gets sales. So the whole format of promoting parts has totally changed. And I don't care. I just don't care. Yep, I turned my drag car into a fun street car. Literally the only thing left in the car is a 400. I have more fun driving it to work and catching a race here and there. Abso-freaking-lutely. I don't care about, like my GT500, I am liking it more and more because it's more street. It's quiet. It's comfortable. Got the sprag in it. Now the trans isn't as hot. All I need is AC in it right now. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone, I don't want to say local, but I'm willing to ship the car somewhere to get the AC working back in the car. I give you money and get it working. Don't talk to me about nothing. I give you money, get the AC working. I have the AC, the compressor, all the lines. Figure it out, bud. Good luck finding someone that can work down here. Can't even find a dig race in my area anymore. The only thing you can do is rolls. Definitely a contributing factor to the track shutting down. Exactly. Car's too expensive for the average Joe too. Exactly. 2012 GT500 to 2020 GT500. 2012 still stick shift. It's not exciting that's why everyone street races, right? It's going back to the old days of the street before they kill off ice. I get it. Same dude. I lost a good amount of interest in the car community. Makes me sad. Fun Forward Weekend was awesome. You'd be surprised how much spec is when racing, but I tried to what the fuck is that? I want some Weld Bellax right now. I fucked up. Drag racing was more exciting. 10-second cars were mind-blowing, right? Even street racing is starting to die, it feels like. The police situation is worse here in Cali. Look, you live in Cali, bro. We all talked about California. California is not part of the United States. It's just not. You guys just operate in a complete fucking vacuum. And when you say California and racing, I just leave. Don't care. Would you pay $90K for a Boss 25 miles? Nope. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. No. 90? 90. 90. No. I ran on my local track this weekend in my 14 stick car and GT with a Boss 302 manifold. JLT Series 2. Wait. and Nitto 555R2 with a built driveline. It ran 12.5 and 112. What's your thoughts? So you went up there with a cold air intake car. You went up there with a cold air intake car and manifold and not a good drag radial, and you're mad it ran 12.5. I mean, that car should run 12.2, 12.1, maybe a 12.0. But what's a built driveline, Tyler Reeb? Tell me what's built about your driveline. Can you tell me what's built? Send it to HP. I'm not sending it to HPJ. Send my car to fucking St. Louis or whatever. You fucking psycho. Never see it back. I'm back with my Gen 2 10 PSI making 650. I don't want to do the high RPM issues people run into. Cali is dead. You haven't moved out yet. Right, Cali's dead. Fuck Cali. Like, fuck Cali forever. Alex, did you ever notice a measurable difference after the Sprag install? Just that the RPM drop in between gears was more severe. That's it. Is anyone even excited to see the new S650 Mustang? Seems to me like there isn't much buzz. Right. That's a good one, Charlie. The buzz is gone. Like, there was buzz for the GT500. Guys, Lund flew me up to Pennsylvania. We all drove 2.5 hours to see the Philadelphia car show, whatever, and we looked just to look at it to see if we can get intel on it, tuning stuff. And it was exciting. And then, it's a DCT, so it's a roll race car. Oh, okay, it's a roll race car. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not tunable. Oh, even if you throw clutches in it, it doesn't fucking matter. Oh, you got to make it super light, carbon doors, carbon dick, 410s, and, stupid shit to make it go 850 at 1,300 wheel? That's embarrassing. No, thank you. Send it to Mass. I'll get the AC working. Fuck no. I'm not going to. Look, it's not going more than 500 miles. Bet you them Detroit boys can fit a Home Depot window in that bitch for a few hundred. No, I have the. I want it to work like factory. Cops are everywhere here lately because of the nasty wreck. I'm liking the stock life. A little bit sound of make it look good. A couple races here and there. That's it, dude. Ian, with your Z06, it's best to have a choppity chop, pump gas, maybe eventually upgrade the head cam situation. Heads also. But all you need to make it about 700, right? 600, 700, choppity chopping, and just have a good life. We got to race the Corvettes though. We got to race your Z06 C7 versus my C6 ZR1. That'd be a good race. When you shut down intersections and run each other over, then post it all over the internet, catch attention of the police in California. Yeah, sideshows ruined everything. It's like the de-evolution of motorsports. I'm just going to stick to my shit. Like, guys, I used to be... Guys, a lot of you guys probably had this dream. And tell me, put a... I don't know. Put a 10 on the chat. If you ever had this dream. Build up your race car to run a respectable number and run a series. Like the whole NMRA series. Like go to Spring Break Shootout. Oh, cool, badass. Then go to the one in Pennsylvania that they shut down. Cool, badass. Then you go to Ohio. Oh, cool. Yeah, wow. And then, I don't know if they had it at English Town back in the day or whatever. But then they would go to Atlanta. Oh, Atlanta. Oh, right? Then they'd go, where else would they go? Bowling Green. I think they had like 4 or 5. You guys had that dream. Get a truck, get a car, a respectable number, maybe an 8 or a 9, and run the series and compete, right? That was like a lot of you guys' dreams, and it was one of mine. I thought I'm going to get a B-class motorhome, or I didn't want to get a diesel pusher. That's stupid money, but something that could tow a small trailer, grab my car, go out and race with my friends. Oh my God, I can't wait to do that. That's going to be so much fun. And then shit started getting shut down. Tech got a little too fucking tight. Like if you run True Street, NMRA, you might want to pull your hair out. For 1 year, they didn't allow exhaust exits at certain places. And I'm like, guys, these are turbo cars. These are turbo cars that dump, whatever. So, and you know what? Added to that, EPA. The EPA killed racing. The EPA killed the ability of the guy like you and me, build a car in his garage, go to the track that's now shut down, and race it, test and tune it, and then go run events. It's just nobody wants to do that anymore. You know, like it's whack shit. Like, what racing series do people attend in droves? Like, holy shit, look, this thing's popping. Like, show me any racing series that is packed, that isn't No Prep Kings, which I think contributed to the downfall of regular racing. Because everyone wanted to become a street fucking outlaw. Everyone wanted to run No Prep. And then you wreck your shit because the only racing that's around is No Prep shit. And that's fine. It's going to be around forever. Cool. Crash cars, guys flying out of them with no cage, and 12-year-old jockeys racing cutlasses with big blocks. Yep, that's going to be around forever. Cool. I want nothing to do with that shit. I want nothing to do with that fucking culture. I want nothing to do with those people. Fuck that. The hype definitely died on the Mustang. Take that, Elon Musk. Right. The hype is dead on the Mustang. Like, the Dodge going away didn't automatically make people go, well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Ford.
Take that, Elon Musk.
No. Now they can get Model S's, run 10s or 9s at 4,800 pounds. Model 3s to run 10s or low 11s. Model 3 performances. Model Ys running 11s. Model X's running 9s. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. The best part is the S650 isn't even the official nomenclature, is it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, you're a little late. Hit the like button. Drag racing is only dead if you're negative about it. If still be sitting on the computer or your phone all day being a keyboard racer, what if there's something else, a horse named Dollar? What if there's just going out and having a nice little street race with your friends? Oh, it's illegal. Yeah, okay. Meanwhile, you show up to the fucking track with your PVC roll cage. PCV. PVC? PVC. I always fuck those up. I got street racing's dangerous. I'm not gonna go street racing. That's fucking dangerous. Sir, is this roll cage certified? Yeah, plumber certified. Plumber union certified. And then you go to the track, go, yeah, this is much better. This is not dangerous at all. Man, shut up. What's the word on the white car? Right after the channel? I mean, right after the show, I'll upload it'll go live. It's already uploaded. I'll make a video live giving you an update on the white car. You think S650 would be a good daily driver? Get an S197 for big power, daily drive, and S650, but not. Now, I'm not going to buy any fucking new Mustang. Now, did you guys start noticing other channels mentioning that it might have a 7.3 in it, 6.8, like in the last week? Like last week, I speculated. I said, hey, look, I wouldn't surprise me at this point because I quit Ford. I don't care. If Ford is doing dumb shit, which they have been doing, giving you 70-mile tow range on a Lightning, giving you Mavericks, giving you 2.3, 2.7 liter Broncos, giving you less horsepower Raptors than the TRX, by golly, put a 6.8 or 7.3 in the Mustang.
Take that, Elon Musk.
Good job, Ford. You done fucked up. I was looking at one of my old shows, and I said, if Ford puts a 6.8 or 7.3 in a Mustang, I'll buy a Chevy. And guess what? I preemptively bought a Chevy because I literally don't care anymore. I don't give two shits what happens with Mustang going forward. Personally. Business-wise, sure, we'll tune them. Sure, we'll talk about it. Sure, we'll tell you what's going on. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying shit. But Alex, the Night Pony, what's going to go away next? Alex, would you consider Tesla swapping the hush money? No, never. Hush money's going to be a fucking dumbass. It's going to be a dumb, loud, stupid, high compression, solid roller, gay shit, or a carbureted Coyote. The Parts Farm love no prep cars, right? You think you'd enjoy ZR1 or Viper more when you get it? The ZR1, I have the ability to make more power with it cheaper than the Viper. Like the Viper, I think doesn't Vortec make supercharger kits? Doesn't ESS? Vortec Viper kit. If Vortec Paxton, wait, Gen 5. They don't have a Gen 5 kit? See, come on, Vortec. Oh, let me see. Supercharger, Gen 5 Viper. Supercharger. Yeah. Let's see. What? Oh, it's Viper. God damn it. Let me see. Who makes I'm not doing Hennessy stuff. Are you insane? Hennessy. Why don't I just fucking crush the car? So does Vortec, Paxton, anybody make a Magnuson? Does anybody make a supercharger kit for Vipers? Bush Money, high compression, Coyote car build. Yeah, high compression, Coyote car. Look, high compression is, to me, 12 to 1. So it'd be Gen 3 bottom end. But I'm not doing 14 to 1. Fuck all that. Next new release from Ford will be bringing back the Probe. It'll be shaped like a butt plug. Did you by chance know how much power you gain after switching out the air filter on the ZR1? It looks to be 40 because it went from an 840, 60 to 130 to an 80. That's not a 20 horsepower. That's like 40. It choked the shit. It made another pound and a half of boost. Or pound, 1 pound. Any thoughts on the Code Red? No thoughts. I mean, if you're going to buy a $300,000 Gen 2 GT500 twin turbo with a DCT, vaya con Dios. I love Fat House. Fat House stuff is badass. I cannot get behind that Code Red shit. $300,000 for a twin turbo Gen 2 GT500? Because let's be honest, it looks like a fucking Gen 2 Mustang. It's going to have a built motor, badass turbo, badass stuff, badass, DCT. Bye. Now, the good thing about that GT500 is it's running on Motec. So, theoretically, you should be able to stick a stick in it and just flip a switch with the Motec. But who knows? Blowers on Vipers around 18K. Oof. Oh my. Whoa. I'll be enjoying the ZR1 for a long time. ProSpeed makes a Viper kit with a Pro Charger head unit. Yeah, I'm never going to put a Pro Charger on my fucking anything. Like, I will say this, take this shit to the fucking bank. I will never install a Pro Charger on anything I own. If I need to put a crank-mounted supercharger on something, I'll get anything. I'll get a Torque Storm. I'll get a fucking Torque Storm at that point. Saigon to Forum, Toto's Bow with the new light. You already talked about that. There are third-party Gen 5 Vortec Viper kits. Got it. There's a guy named Viper Toad out there with a Pro Charger Gen 5. Sounds insane. Says about 1,000 horsepower. I love seeing the Gen 5 Vipers with sequential gearboxes. Yeah, I don't. Because that's another $300,000 car. That does nothing but just go 60 to 130 really fast. Pro Charger makes a kit. I'll pass on that forever. I'm just waiting for Ford to bring back the Pinto. Yes. 14 to 1. I am not building a Coyote motor. It's going to be a stock bottom end. Okay? I am not building a Coyote motor. That's just dumb shit. Just put boost to the motherfucker. BLFAB single. Oh my God. Right. That's the thing about the Code Red. Is it street legal? Like, is it street legal? Based on what you know, is that car street legal? And I even hate to bring it up because it'll cause controversy. But is the Code Red street legal? Is it? Okay. All right. So that means if I buy a Code Red, right, and I put it in my garage, and then I move to Massachusetts, I should be able to register it, right? Like, I should be able to register it. I should be able to pass emissions with it. That's where I have to stop talking, because it's just going to bring up a bunch of obvious stuff that everyone is not mentioning. I'm like, isn't there like a big, massive elephant in the room no one is mentioning here? Like, is Shelby just don't even look at, don't just buy it. Just buy it. Just buy it and leave it in your garage. It did make a difference. It must have been a wild restriction. Yeah, exactly. $300,000 Mustang. That's hypercar money. ProSpeed makes a Gen 5 Viper blower, but it's a Pro Charger. Nope, never. The Dude in Blue made a video on a NTH motor Viper, 400 ballpark price of the Turbo Motec. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I mean, look. Let's not be stupid here. If you got $300,000 to spend, no offense to the guys at Fat House, anything with a Ford on it is not getting my money. It's going to get a fucking Viper, Audi. I'll get an Audi. Okay. We already did the math, guys. Guys, we did the math. A Gen 2 V10 R8 is $150,000. The Alpha 12 package is $100,000. That's $250,000. That's a 8-second stock motor R8 twin turbo. You tell me what's a better buy. It's not even close. No offense to anybody involved in the cars. And R8, if I got $300,000 right here, Calvo Viper R8 code red. R8. Because the R8 I could drive anywhere. I could drive from California to fucking Florida. And the DCT isn't going to tell me to suck dicks if I try to turn it way up. It's just going to shift. No, I wouldn't get what? Okay. 4GT, stop it. $300,000, get a Trackhawk and a Hellcat. $300,000, get a Lambo panty dropper. The problem is, Coyote RC, Lambos don't drop panties anymore. It's almost embarrassing to own a Lambo. I know, I'm talking like a poor guy, but hear me out. What's the first thing you say when you see a guy in a Lambo revving his engine through like a busy intersection with nice restaurants around? You fucking asshole, right? See a guy with a Harley, blah, 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 fucking asshole, right? You see a very hard chopping Corvette, fucking asshole. But if you see a nice R8 and you barely hear the turbos at idle, you're like heavy breathing. It's a good time. You can build the Gen 250 1200 horsepower for less than the code red. Look, again, I don't want to make it a bash session because I really respect. I can't say this enough. I really respect the guys at Fat House. But if you're giving me $300,000, it's going to be a German car or a Viper. That's it. Se acabó. R8 all the way. McLaren 720s or Porsche GT2 RS for that money, but the McLarens they're fast. But in my opinion, the R8 is a better car. The R8 is a better car than a McLaren, in my opinion. Someone said a house, gay. I'm poor. I'll drive a Gen 1. I was a chick, I wouldn't get in a Lambo. I would not get an old Ford GT either. I do not like those. They give me Cobra vibes. I would not buy an old Ford GT. They give me Cobra vibes, man. You can legit get an Audi R8, Porsche 911, Turbo GTR, Lamborghini Huracan, Viper Corvette, 01, McLaren 570, 720, Ferrari. Way too much money. Lambos are like the scene gone in 60 seconds. Everyone has one of these. Too many wieners with too much blood money. What's an entry-level supercar? Audi, Lambo, or McLaren? I think an Audi. An Audi is a better entry. Well, there's different Lambos, right? There's different Lambos, and it's almost like the generic I made it car. But I think an Audi, it's classier, if that's even a thing. I'd buy a Porsche TP. Okay. Does Senior still have his GT? What? Yeah, he has. What do you mean? Senior has the 18 GT that has a Whippled 3.8. Makes like 1,100 or whatever. He also has his GT500. He has his Cobra Terminator with the 6R80. That's it. I'm going to be up there next week, so I'll probably make videos up there. That says a Fat House build 350 would be miles more fun than a Code Red. Absolutely. If you were to say, Alex, here's $150,000 put into a GT350 with a T56 that runs 8s in the quarter with Motec or a Code Red, give me the GT350 1400R. I don't even need 1400, 1100. Done. It's not even close. But it's the exclusivity. And this one has the official Shelby. The official Shelby, blessing. Unless you're a millionaire and don't know where to spend your money, you shouldn't even look at a Code Red. Oh, come on, stop it. I didn't want it to become a Code Red bash session. Audi is a gentleman's car. That's what I think. Don't forget about maintenance on the high-end cars. Agreed. Stock weight built driveline is Calimer Stage 1. McLeod RST clutch. MGW race spec short throw shifter with a Ford Performance one-piece drive shaft. I plan on going to a Mickey Thompson ET Street R. Why don't you go with a bias ply and learn to stick shift? I mean, like, the thing is, you can't dump the clutch with a drag radial. 1250 at 114, you don't have the mile an hour, dude. You just don't have the mile an hour. My red car went 120. 120, yeah, 120. 11.2 at 120. So at least that car is making more power than your Gen 1. And that was an auto. And it was 3,700 pounds. You were way down on power. Your knock sensors are probably pulling back all the timing. 1250? That's Maxima numbers, man. What's a Maxima run nowadays? Nissan Maxima quarter mile. Isn't it like a low 13-cent car? No, it's a piece of shit. It's 14. It's a 14.3 car. CVT. Oh, they went CVT. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Okay, my bad. You'll still be the Altima. Congrats. You're safe. 1114 GT500 was talking about selling his car for the Code Red. That's some stupid ass motherfucking shit. For the Code Red? Oh, so where's he gonna come up with the other $280,000? What's the Corvette says? What's the Corvette say it goes on the dash? 220. So anyone wants to stunt about what your car says on the dash? My ZR1 says 220 on the dash. Alec, is it true that a bias ply is what year? What year are we in? What did I enter? Did I enter into a time machine and go back 10 years? Like I'm blown away by this. Like, because this is what happens, right? With the advent of slipper clutches, people are looking. They're just looking. They're going, well, that car's got a drag radial and it runs 6s. And it's a stick car. So I should be able to put a drag radial in my car and run at least 11s. And then you go, do a burnout. Pow, boom, pow, pow, ha. Wait, I don't get it. I don't understand. Maybe I did something wrong. What's the N-gauge stand on N-gauge? I don't know. It's like engage. It's not like a acronym. You finna slide 220 on the dash. 220 on the dash. My Viper also says 220 on the dash. You need fuse, my guy. Right. You need a fuse. But homeboy's like, oh yeah, just dump the clutch. It's gonna explode. That's all good. Just build the rear end. Just build the rear end. Just build it. Oh, you blew it up. Oh yeah. You know what? Now's the time to really build it. You know, I understand you blew your shit up taking my advice from someone who's never raced, but now's the opportunity to build it right. Well, what do you suggest? You should get 38 spline axles, gun drilled, whatever the fuck, spool for weight, right? You should get 456s, and then you'll be able to dump the clutch, no problem with the drag radial. Really? Yup. Did you ever do that? No, I've never raced in my life. Hell, I own a Camry. That's what the track is full of. Like that. Monty 540, that's a good one. N equals no more. So wait, you've never raced and you're giving me all this? Yeah, but look, just because I don't race. I've never raced, have never put a car together, doesn't mean I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Actually, it does. Young Trev says, Alex, I updated my firmware on my N-Gauge, but it says firmware not found now. So that means he put the firmware en el carajo. He's like, yo, man, I'm going to update the firmware on my N-Gauge. Let me delete the old firmware, and the new firmware will replace it. So because I like doing this, because you guys usually don't know what the fuck you're doing. Right here, okay? Right here. This is, you literally Google Lund Racing firmware update, right? Place firmware into your SD card one of two ways, USB cable or the SD card adapter. Update the firmware via, update the firmware on the SD, wait for the new firmware. If the update is unsuccessful or not found, repeat the procedure. If the update is not successful or if not found, repeat the procedure. If the repeat fails, contact support at, actually you can't because that website is gone. This website is gone. Cancel. Yes. Yeah. That's website gone. So what you need to do, okay, like there's what do you call it? Recovery file. Lund Racing recovery files. Wow. How did Alex do it? Actually, it's the same exact thing. So firmware, it's just the same. So repeat the process. If you deleted your old firmware, nowhere did it say to delete your old firmware. Every single time people update their firmware, they delete the old one. And then the N-Gage doesn't power up because it needs all the firmwares all the time to reference from each time. So I'm going to dump my clutch with the radio. Should I get OPGs? Andrew, what are you achieving? Is firmware really being updated since the N-Gage went? Wait, okay, yes. It's just the last firmware update was 326. After that, it's gone. Or yeah, I don't race, but my buddy, my friend, my cousin bench racing other people's cars. Yeah, any single, like I remember I went to a track and I had my black car. Oh, it was the first Mod Nationals. It was the first Mod Motor Nationals in Memphis, Tennessee. Oof, what a shit show that was. Like the area. So in that, some guy's like, why you got a bias plate? Why do you have a slick in the back? And I was like, because it's a stick car. And he's like, oh no, you need a drag radial. They hook better. A drag radial hooks better than a drag radial hooks better in a stick car that makes 700 wheel than a bias ply or a slick. Gotcha, buddy. Sure, my suspension is set up for slicks. The way I have the anti-squat, it's all set up for slicks. No, just stick a drag radial and it'll go quicker. Man, shut the fuck up. The loudest mouth guy in the grandstand is always the fast guy at the track. Since the N-Gage is gone, what's the next best thing? What's the next best thing if a Lund Racing N-Gage or a regular N-Gage is gone? Well, I despise bringing my computer to my car. Right? So there has to be a way of flashing your car without a computer. But guess what, guys? This is also a computer. Let's be honest. This is a computer. Let's not get it twisted. This is a fucking computer. There's no difference than bringing this out than your fucking laptop or tablet. Plain and simple. So the TDN app with HP Tuner stuff, I guess, but I'd rather just put it on an SD card, go out there, bada bing, bada boom, load it and log it and come back in. But if you want to do everything through the TDN app, that's on you. That's on you. I'm not going to say, I'm not here to sell a product. Right? My job is not to sell a product. I don't sit here and go, well, you guys got to get on board with the MPVI 58. No, fuck that. This is my shit. If they want to pay me thousands of dollars a month to mention them in a positive light, I'm open to that. But until then, I'm going to be honest and say nothing's better than the N-Gage. Period. Yeah, like literally an X4. But we don't fuck with it. Yeah, like I've covered this so many times, it's not even funny. The W gauge. There's a video of ZRO getting jumped. Who cares? Who cares? Bro, who cares? Bro, who cares? Like, who cares? Holly Dad Case. Peasant Chat is alive and well tonight. Absolutely. And again, I have to mentally prepare for the chat because there's some really stupid questions. Generally, I only pay attention to the paid questions and sprinkle in some of the stuff some of the known people say. But on the Peasant Chat, I go in on the guys that have never paid a dime or aren't even members. Alex, would you get an EV if they came with a stick? I'd get an EV now. But I want to own a home before I get an EV because I want to set up my own charging situation. Hey, Alex, what's the best ET trap you ever did in the black car? 10-1, 142, 144? 10-1. 10, you know, it's only everywhere. It's only in every fucking video I've ever done. Like, Every video I've ever done, ever. This is me shifting inside the car. Yeah, this is me inside the car. Good shit. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Oh, no, but this is when... There you go. That's an outside view. That 3.4 limiter still bugs the shit out of me. And this is the video that Kevin McDonald took from the outside. I love them. I love them. Those guys are good. The JPC guys, everybody's treating me right. Yeah, it's been a 10-1, 144. Did it in Mod Nats, like 40 degrees or something. Then I fucking grenaded the diff. Like grenaded the diff. Like it was blowed up. I'm looking. That's me. Yeah, I can't find the black car because I think I named it something weird. So yeah, anyway, 10-1, 142 or 144, something like that. Nothing crazy. Stock bottom end, 2.3 liter TVS, PMAS 149, twin 65 millimeter throttle body, Deechwork 95s, and return style fuel system. Basic shit. Thank you. 10-1, 142. Thank you. JD Swag, bro. I love this guy, bro. He's the best. He's literally the best. There's a playlist for the black car. Thank you. Appreciate that. How's the white car doing? I said like 50 times after the show, you'll get an update. I'm pretty sure Alex gets the tax credit for putting up with us tards. The mods need to do a better job of calling out donos, especially donos from paying members. I can help if I was a mod. No, we're good. The mods don't need to do shit. We're good. That's up to me. The mods are doing a great job. How much longer do you think E85 will be around at the pumps? According to everything I've seen, it's around and kicking. Gas prices went down $1, but they're not back at the prices that they used to be when Poppy Trump was in the house. So I don't think E85 is going anywhere. But if the EPA has their way, yeah, they'll fuck no more E85. Black car, best looking Mustang. You're the Andrew Tate of the Coyote world. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Are the multi-tunes flying off the shelves? The problem with multi-tune is this. The delivery device is N-Gage. All right? So they're doing well, but if I was able to sell you brand new N-Gages off the shelf, then multi-tunes would fly off the shelf. But you have to go find an N-Gage that has a working cable. That's the other thing. The cables are becoming scarce. And you're like, this is extinct. So I get why you would have to have a little hesitation of buying one. But if we could have a delivery device that supported multi-tuning, then that changes things. Yeah, I'm not a fan of. I don't hate him. I don't hate Andrew Tate. I'm just not a fan of Andrew Tate. The mods run the slushy machines. Why the mods catching hate? Right, I don't get that. Peasant chat be like, but Alex, I got a Gen 3 manifold on my 21 Mustang. Will it see any gains? Hey, Alex, I got a ported manifold. I need a tune. You don't need a tune. You're good to go. I don't think he's right. I'm going to go to the forums and see if he's right. Hey, guys, do you think that I should get a tune update for a ported manifold? Alex from Lund Racing says no. Screenshot, copy, paste, bam. Yeah, you need more fuel if more air comes in. Duh. What's the MAF sensor do? Well, did you scale it properly? Yeah. That's why we asked for idle, slow revs, and watt logs, dick face. But, Hey, Alex, my friend and I... Okay, I don't care. I don't care. If you could redo the black car all over, would you do anything different? I would put a higher compression motor. Well, yeah, I'd put a built bottom end or a higher compression motor. Built bottom end or higher compression motor. And T56, 410s, I duplicate it. Just built bottom end. Like I would do a 2650 with an 82 millimeter or 79 millimeter pulley. That makes about 800, 850. And I make the car super light. Super light. But guys, that's literally my blue car. Like my blue car is super light for S197. And it's just a matter of putting a stick in it. But it's just, I don't care. Like I love the blue car, but I just don't care to race it anymore. There's more there's a bigger probability of me hurting the car and lessening its value. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I bought that car and I wanted to go racing in it, and racing stopped. Like, racing stopped, COVID happened, track started shutting down, my track shut down, I stopped caring. Got into an argument with a mouth breather about needing a retune for long tube headers. Apparently without it, it'll seize the motor. How? How did he make that correlation? How do you go from, well, if you don't tune for long tube headers, it's going to seize the motor because it's going to see a lot of heat in the combustion chamber. The mods feed Tony, right? Where's he at? I pushed him because he was being an asshole. What he does is he wants to just scratch you and play, and he gets like a baby. He gets really antsy late at night and wants to play right before bed. That's all he wants to do. He just wants to play. Yeah, throw a stick in it. Yeah, throw a stick in it. Throw a stick in it. 1,000 torque, 1,100 horsepower, 3,500 pound GT500. Yeah, man, just do it, bro. Come on. Alex, throw a stick in an 1,100 horse, 1,000 torque, 3,800 pound or 3,600 pound car. Do it, man. Do it. So you want me to blow it up? You want me to destroy that transmission? You guys you guys don't get it. Some of you don't get it. Some of you guys think that I'm going to throw a stick in it and it's automatically going to be badass. No. If I throw a stick in it, it's going to be automatically very expensive. And then I got to beef up the rear end. I got to insanely brace the rear end. Then I got to invest in a $5,000 clutch so that it has enough of a fuse and adjustability. Oh, yeah, by the way, I got to be under that motherfucker all the time, adjusting the clutch. Fuck that. In some ways, the EPA has won with all the stuff fading away. Absolutely. Guys, we lost. I'm not giving up, but I'm not stupid. I have eyes. I have ears. I see what's happening. We lost. There is no winning this. There will never, ever, ever be a golden era of horsepower for ICE vehicles ever again. We lost. The environmentalists won. You voted them all in. You voted progressive agendas in. You caused this to happen. Plain and simple. We lost. So now we're just slowly dying away. Eventually we have to get into electric cars. Eventually we'll have to get away from ICE vehicles. Gas will be $7, $8, $9, $10 a gallon in about 10 or 15 years. It's over. It's over. Just, that's it. So just either fucking truck on through. And a lot of people go, well, Alex, why are you conceding defeat? The new car stuff is done. The swaps will be around forever. But racing and golden era of brand new vehicles having badass gas powered engines, that shit's done. So there will always be a swap or older car market. Always. But the new shit. Now, supposedly, I'm hearing that the new Mustangs might be tunable. But I don't know what access, right? The F-150s are coming around. The 21 and up F-150s, 2 years late, are coming around. They're starting to be able to be tuned. We will eventually have full access to the file. We'll eventually be able to flash it through the OBD2 port. But guys, that's 2 years. So let's say if you wanted to go racing today and you bought a 21, let's say it was 2020, and you bought a brand new off the wrapper, right off the fucking assembly line, 21 F-150, you had to wait 2 years to get any tune done on it. You put a Whipple on it with a Whipple fucking stage 2 file. That's lame as fuck, 11 second, and your catalytic converters might hate your life after a while. Crazy. Keep the 01 stock rate daily. Daily? Well, you psycho. You can't daily a 01. That's psycho. Drive one and then tell me if you could daily it. Do you think EVs will have a competitive performance market? Nope. I think that's so weird. I think it'll have a tuner market initially, but that's one of those things that you really don't want to fuck with. Electricity. Like, look at the RC market. The RC market, in my opinion, would be the template for what an EV vehicle would be. And it's just bigger batteries, bigger motors from the factory, right? So right now, if I wanted to upgrade my X-Max, I'd have to, I don't think I want to. I'd have to just get bigger batteries, right? Like a higher capacity battery. And then the lifespan is shorter, just like a race car. No different. I get it. But for cars, I don't know. Nothing is over. Just ask Trump. You're right. You're crazy if you daily 01. Alex, what do you think about the new 6.8 liter Mustang? Guys, that's probably going to be a thing. And I'm so happy. You guys remember? I was a super hardcore defender of Ford. If you talk shit on Ford, I would go, fuck you, you're psycho, you're gay if you own a Chevy, blah, blah, blah. Then Ford brought you the Mach-E GT. In theory, good. 5 seconds of full power. I went, Then the Bronco. And I went, okay. Then less powerful Mustangs. Then the 2020 GT500 with a DCT. Dud. Fucking dud. The 2020 Mustangs GT were good, but the 10R80 suck. Sorry, they do. It's just a thing. Then the 21 F-150 couldn't get tuned. Then the S650, for all I know, will have a 7.3 or a 6.8. It's just like, I don't care anymore. Oh, and the Maverick. I just don't care. Did you drive the 01 to the lunge yesterday? Yes. Drove the 01 3.5 hours up, 3.5 hours back. I'm going to go up there again sometime this week and spend most of the week at Lund Racing HQ. Dakota, ask Dakota how the car drove. I let Dakota have the keys. Let's go. Here you go. Let's go for a ride. He was like, oh, man, torque. There are tuners for Tesla. No, they're not. There's like unplugged or whatever the fuck, but they're not making more power with them. They're just gutting the car. That's all they're doing. Tesla has not given open access to anybody. If they gave open access, it's just like traction control stuff. But in terms of higher horsepower output from a Tesla, that's when I'll look at it. Okay, so if a tuner gets a Model 3 and it makes 500 torque, 500 horsepower, and then they reprogram it and it makes 550, 600, I go, okay, now we're talking. But until then, I don't care. Right. The Maverick. After the GT500 came out, I bought a red eye. Best decision. How can I get tuned by Lund if I can't find an N-Gauge and the RTD Plus is no longer available? The RTD is not no longer available. There's a severe back order on them because of the supply chain issues. So start looking for a used Lund Racing N-Gauge. Or a never used HP tuner N-Gauge. I own a 10R80 and you will never hear me say they're great. Me neither. A 6.8 or 7.3 for the Shelby Dave, guys. Tesla shut off supercharging on salvage cars. Yes, that's what they're doing. So Tesla, being the most technologically advanced car manufacturer on the planet, period. Like, let's be honest, they're the most technologically advanced auto manufacturer on the planet. They're fucking assholes. Right? They're fucking assholes. If you have a Tesla that you bought salvage, they see once ownership is changed over, because that car is it's like a phone. It's like a phone. It's like you the moment you reboot your phone and then someone else sticks their SIM card in it and has their information on it, well, the phone manufacturer knows. So Samsung theoretically could go, well, the previous owner paid for a bunch of cloud storage that you don't have access to, and they can just shut it off. So Tesla's doing that. Tesla's actually going, nah, we want you to sell it to an authorized dealer or sell it to an authorized shop or whatever, but you cannot get supercharging if you have a salvaged vehicle, because we don't know what you did with it to get it back on the road if we deemed it totaled. So yeah, it's super fucked up. You think Dakota's boss will smoke the 01? Absolutely. Well, whoa. That's a great Yeah. E85 with a 75. Yeah. Dakota's boss will smoke the 01, 60 to 130. Alex, wasn't Holly and AEM making EV stuff? Was it a swap-only kit or tuning too? Swap-only kit. No plug-and-play stuff, no nothing. I believe you can crack into the Teslas. They try to hire you, figure out how you did it. They can tune the regular Model 3 long rang to make Model 3 performance power, depending on how much rear motor you... Blah, 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 blah. Avalon Engage married once. First 2000 can have it. Last year's PRI had a ton of electric conversion kits for old cars. Chevy and Ford had their own packages. Technologically advanced. Yes, technologically advanced. Yes. They even have an email for you to snitch on your friends with salvage cars. The Power Boost is called the Ghost Upgrade. With more technology, there's less privacy and the less you can do with your car. It's unfortunate, but it's the nature of the beast, 100%. Even new cars are like that. Even modern vehicles are that way. You guys saw that BMW had a subscription service for you to retain like the heated seats. Oh, you want heated seats? That's going to be $18 a month, dude. Like your Sirius XM subscription. What's up? What are you doing? Dude, you ate, you ran, you pooped. What's left? What's left? I don't know what's left, dude. Why do you keep pulling me towards you? Here, swallow it. No, you get now. What do you want to do with it? That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. You just want to play. Yeah, you just want to play. I'll play with you in a little bit. We got like 14 minutes, 13 minutes. Okay, we got 13 minutes. Okay, buddy. Give me a bit. I love you. Go. Psycho. Heads Cam would be enough to compete with his boss. You think? Yeah, Heads Cam, it'd give him a run for his money. Absolutely. Is there a way of telling who has the best quality gas in the area? Just look for knock. Unfortunately, that's the way I do it. I just look. Shells are super consistent. Cells are absolutely super consistent. He sold his GT500 for his boss, right? I don't know what he had before, to be honest with you. He's getting so big. Yesterday's seat heaters are not today's heat heaters. Tony's like, hold me, fool. Tony needs a girlfriend. Man, if I didn't have 3 young kids, I'd have a dog. Put your eyes back in your skull. Yeah, he looks a little on the psycho side. Come on up. Come on, they like you. Come on. Well, what the fuck? Come on. But don't knock the fucking mic over, dude. Don't do stupid shit. Just chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. There. Just speak into the mic. You're gonna fuck shit up. Why are you always such an asshole? Just chill out. All right. I'm always cracking jokes, and I think I was the first one to win the cookies for having the funniest comment. Okay. Cool story. The shells in my area are trash. Okay, Tony should answer termy questions. Technology is great. Ask the fellas in Colorado who lost control of their AC in their homes because of climate change. Yeah, I never liked those apps. The Ring app is great, but like the ability to lock and unlock your doors with a phone app is suspect as fuck to me, and you're a psycho in my opinion if you like that. Like if you like that, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good. Let me point down a little man with his psycho eyes. Look at his psycho eyes. They want to see you, not me, buddy. Actually, I can move this to the top. Move this to the top. Yep, I'll move this to the top. There we go. Technology is great. Perfect. Okay, boom. Move this to the top. I pay extra just to run Shelly 85. What's the rundown on Dakota's boss? So Dakota went from a twin turbo. Oh, I can't see your name. He went from a fluid twin turbo, 1100 horsepower, locked cam boss to a TVS. That's right. He went from an 1100 horsepower twin turbo boss with a Ben Calamer's trans, and he went TVS, and he goes, Alex, best thing I ever did. Because he can actually drive it now. And I've always told you guys lust after these massive horsepower numbers and twin turbos and all this crap. And the best setup in the world is a 14 PSI or 12 to 14 PSI TVS stick car. Like, it's just perfect. That's basically what I have. A 10 PSI, 3,200 pound, 6.2 liter stick car. And Dakota's like, I can drive it. I can launch it. I don't got to wait for turbo to kick in. It's wonderful. He's like, it's the best decision I ever made. Hi, Dayline85 Show. Got money, not funny. Here comes the best part of the show. Tony staring into my soul. He wanted all the torques. 01 Halloween costume for the dog soon? No. Tesla gave supercharger access back to the owner salvaged Teslas supposedly. I didn't know that. Like, I had no idea. Come on. There we go. Tony, you're people are looking at you like you're psycho. Like, he is psycho, but he's fine. It's fine. There we go. 660 to 700 is king in the street. Exactly. Tony's eyes popping hard, so man can probably levitate things with a glance. Just bought a 90,000 mile Gen 2 PP1. Oh, let me get this down here. Yeah, I'll make this small. I don't need to see your comment all big and shit. Fuck it. For $14,000, clean title headers, 18 manifold car. Would it be safe to boost? Oh man, I wouldn't go past 10 psi in that car. Like, I wouldn't tempt fate with that car. It's 90,000 miles, probably hard miles. I would definitely keep it under 10 psi. Tony's eyes look like my wife's eyes when she hacked my Facebook page. Literally telling my brother that a bad street car at 800 is way better than max effort race car. Absolutely. Every max effort race guy goes, shit, if I had an 800 horsepower street car with air conditioning and comfortable, I'd do that instead of this race bullshit. Next mod on the 01 is pulley and tune. A cold air is probably a good idea. Synergy, I think, is the go-to place. I hear great... Look, I know Greg Kiyosayan, Greg Kong, and a lot of you guys are telling me not to go with his stuff. And I'd love for you guys to explain to me why not. Because everything he sells, everything he does, I see, is badass. But Synergy, I like some of their stuff too. I did some research, and it'll be a pulley and a tune. Again, I'm not adding timing. I can copy paste the high octane table over, but I don't care to do that because I run 93 all the time only. So probably just a pulley and a tune and a cold air. And then pulley, tune, cold air, then exhaust. But I'm going to incrementally grow with the car. Tony should be in charge of dealing with Edgar's in the chat. Can you do a give for Tony? I want him. No way. This is literally the perfect dog. He literally got me my girlfriend. The most fun I've had with my 12 GT500 was with a 2.3 TVS 680, 675 torque. Why did my T56 get stuck in gear? Sometimes your clutch is not disengaging. 100%, your clutch is not disengaging. Cars with high mileage like that, always hard to gauge. No telling how hard the past owners maintained or treated the car. Surfing Craigslist, there's a 2000 Celine S281 for $17,000. Is that a good price? No, that's way too high. 2000 two-valve S281? That's $17,000 too expensive. Have faster problems tuning it. Guys, there's no magic in tuning an LS car. There's no magic. It's literally boost, fuel, and spark. Like a GT500. A GT500 is cake to tune. It's boost, fuel, spark. That's it. Cams don't move. There's no magic. Did you ever wish the white car had a top mount blower to mess with people on the street, or did the centrifugal do enough job? The white car, I would keep it if I can put a 2.3 liter rear feed Roush TVS on it. If I could delete the DI somehow, I would do that in a heartbeat. Next mod's for the F-150, blower. It's getting a blower. Damn, I'm happy Monday. Liking the font size for the chat. There you go. 17,000 FPR for wood screws. Like, you're gonna pay? You're asking me if $17,000 is too much money for a 2-valve Celine put together with wood screws? Some guy's asking me about a job opportunity. Jesus Christ. Can we leave the comments smaller like that? Yeah, we can leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. It's all good. 01 Content is my favorite since the red truck build. Excited to see the progression. You can't really find good 01 builds on YouTube. That's what I've noticed. There's like a huge void. People just show you what they got. Like, if you try to look at an incremental increase in power with a ZR1, no one has done that. People just go, bought a ZR1? Sweet. 1,400 horsepower ZR1. And you go, but what about all the shit in between? No, they just go all the way. I don't know the pulley sizes yet. I got to get with Greg and people on that, but it's going to go, I want a couple more pounds of boost, right? See if the pump gas is enough. Bigger cold air, tune, and see what happens. What was your favorite car or truck to tune? Right now, it's a Gen 2 TVS. Every Gen 2 TVS fucking flies. every single time an order comes through and I see 2015 or 2017 stick or 6R80 Roush 2.3 liter TVS with a fuel system, ID 1300s, and they go, oh my God, Alex, it's the best fucking thing ever. It's fast. It does everything I need it to do. And I'm like, you're going to love that car. You're literally going to love that car. It's like the Men's Warehouse. You're going to love how you look. I wonder if the new Celine Teslas use wood screws. If a car has a Lund tuner on it and it's for sale and I got the serial number and money, could someone theoretically see if there's any issues with the car? Just a data log. All we could do is suggest you data log the vehicle and go from there. Boost Spark got it right. If you believe YouTube, every LS comes with a laptop. PMAS versus PMAS. Tuned required intake. Does either one matter or give real gains if the entire setup is tuned in the end? No. Plain and simple. So if you have a no tune required PMAS, I don't have to mess with the math curve. The sensor already takes care of the programming. If you have the stock sensor in it, then you need a tune because we need to tune the MAV housing. But in terms of power, it's the same size cold air coming in through the same thing. It's just the programming is done at the sensor with the no tune required, and the programming is done by us if it's a stock mass airflow sensor. C701s are too expensive to unlock the ECU. Just do bolt-ons only. No clue why you don't see C6s that aren't HC. Gonna tune before a pulley? Would be nice to see the step-by-step. No, there is nothing to be gained by a tune. It's seeing 23 degrees of timing. It's probably lean in terms of if you... What are you gonna do? Where the fuck are you going? You're gonna try to get up there? You could try. See what happens. Go ahead, give that a shot. Stupid. See what happens. If you fall, it's gonna be live. Everyone's gonna see it. Your dick's gonna be on the keyboard, bro. Like your dick's gonna be on the keyboard. I can't have your dick on the keyboard like that, bro. There's like it's make up your mind. Make up your mind. You're about to leave. It's the peasant chat. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care about the peasant chat. It's just, it's just me and you hanging out. So you gotta decide. You're gonna go or what? Excuse me. Gen 3 is a TVS. Yes. Oh gosh. Did you already comment on the Roush P51B? Oh shit. Alex, is a Roush Phase 2 for a Gen 3 worth it? No. For 3200 has a killer chiller, Detroit fuel pump injectors, and a complete kit. No. They suck. They're awful. Don't get them. Look, if you want it, get it. On a Gen 3, I don't recommend any Roush blower unless it's a rear feed, old school TVS situation. I kind of hope Tony falls off, right? 507 votes and 320 likes. The like street like, 320 likes. Yeah, exactly. Tony's showing his junk. Tony's on the mic. Yeah, his eyes look normal for once. Yes, exactly. Hey, look over there. Okay, you got to get off. You got to figure out what you're gonna do. Whoa, what are you doing? You psycho! You commit suicide, puppicide. So what do you? Okay, you got to move. Make up your mind. Make up your mind, dude. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I love that dog. Like, I literally love that dog. He's great. He just hangs out, does dumb shit like that all the time. All right, guys, it's 9:30. I gave you guys a nice long Monday peasant chat. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday. I was at the Lunds enjoying the pool party, having a great time with the family. Great time. I met my girlfriend. It was a good time. I'll be back up there sometime during the week, and we're going to hang out there. Tomorrow I'll be on talking shit so I can get paid. We'll be talking shit tomorrow. I'll actually have stuff ready. I'll have subject matter to talk about, and I'll have videos and clips and stuff like that and answer some of your paid questions. So just wanted to give you guys a peasant chat today, and boy, did it live up to its name. So if you guys got any shorts, clips that you think are funny, please do me a favor. Just send me a timestamp. I want my email full of timestamps of parts that you thought were funny. Have them be at least 30 seconds long. And I really would appreciate if you guys did that. And I can just upload shorts during the week. I try to upload 2 or 3 a week or more. And we can just keep the channel growing. Now, stay tuned. Immediately after the show, got a 20-minute long video just giving you an update on the white car. It's nothing fancy, but it's new headers, PMAS fender intake, fender well intake, and just general talking about the white car so that you guys get caught up on the current status. All right, guys, I'm out of here. See you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Talking Shit. Thank you, peasants, for the questions, and stay tuned right now. We're dropping a video on the white car. See you guys later. Bye.